What's up? What's up, y'all? What's up? Yeah, man. I've been hella lacking on these videos because honestly, man, I know I need to be patient and all this other stuff, but I've been posting this stuff up on YouTube or whatever. Haven't been getting too many views, so yeah, I've been getting a couple of followers, but that's from the people that I meet. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's cool, man. I'm doing this for me. Don't really need the attention. But, I'm also like low-key trying to get a fan base too, because as soon as I get internet, I'm about to be on that streaming video game shit, bro. So we'll see, man. And I'm thinking about making YouTube shows and stuff like that. Writing these shits is up. Yeah. But yeah, as you can tell, my behavior has gotten better compared to first week. I still have mad anxiety attacks, but I think that's just because, nigga, I'm working a job that I'm lucky enough to get $200 or $250 on my paycheck. So, and I'm out here doing this DoorDash late at night, not getting no sleep, man. So that's a lot. There's a lot that goes with it. And then I kind of put it on myself, because, I bought a new laptop that I don't have the money for. So I'm paying it back right now, but still, I'm putting in work. Because with the negatives, I'm getting positive results, though. Because it's easy to be more positive when you're not necessarily being depressed all the time or having anxiety attacks all the time. Like, me just talking to people has been helping me out. So this study is working. But anyway, I'm gonna try to do this video short because, like I said, man, I'm lagging. I'm gonna try not to lag, but I'm like in my third week of school, so if I didn't have school, I'd be on the top of this stuff, man. Working in school, because if you want to try to make cash in DoorDash, you gotta be on almost all day sometimes. Shit is so whack. But anyway, speaking of DoorDash, on Monday, I ended up talking to Shaynee. You know what's crazy about Shaynee? Bro, when I was delivering to her, first of all, I thought she was a black chick. Just from the name. It was crazy meeting this Shaynee. That was white. And, it was cool. She's cool. She had me on a mission, trying to find where she stayed at. And it's not even that it was a mission. What had happened? Yeah, man, they didn't have her food ready. And so I was waiting there for see, that's another way you gotta be out there all day trying to make money, because you got these companies, bro, that don't have the food done. So you waiting for 20 minutes for them to finish someone else's food. So I was at BJ's. No, it wasn't BJ's. Was it BJ's? No, it wasn't BJ's. What's the name of that food spot, man? And it's crazy because I'm always going to that spot to pick up food all the time. It's not Volcano. Oh yeah, the Cheesecake Factory. Fucking asshole. Bruh. I get up there, the shit's not done, and then the people that are at the pickup window, they're over there. She goes back there to go see. She's like, oh yeah, it's not, let me go see. Bro, she was back there for like 20 minutes. Didn't come back and tell me. And then when she came and told me, dog, it was like, oh yeah, it'll be out here soon. And then I waited like another 10 minutes. So it was like a 10-minute, then and a 10-minute back. It was stupid. And then I texted her and told her food wasn't ready yet. She was like, all right, hit me back up. Like, are you still there? Yep. She's like, oh, well, I'll tip you. I was like, because like me, I don't care about being tipped. Tipped is a necessity. I'm just trying to work and make this money at the end of the day. Now, if you're making me do extra, then I care. Don't make me do extra that has nothing to me, that doesn't require none of the job title, none. You know what I'm saying? And I got into it with one of the customers this week. He told me, bruh, this dude had me go to Yogurt Land or whatever it's called, bro. And this was this nigga ordered. He ordered a chocolate, yogurt, ice cream, whatever, with like 20 different toppings. And I'm not joking. This nigga, he said he wanted the ice cream filled all the way up to the top. Then he said, I want Oreos, brownies, M&M. Then he had an extra chocolate to chocolate. And then he was like, I want caramel. I was like, bruh, you making me do all this, bruh. Because when you go in those places, they're self-serve. They're not. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, even if they wasn't self-serve, I wouldn't want the people working there to do that. Like, they shouldn't have to. They shouldn't have to make a mess. Because at the end of the day, it's impossible to not make a mess. I had to keep apologizing to the person that worked there. Like, I'm sorry for the mess. Because, first of all, you got the ice cream all the way up to the top. You get the ice cream all the way up to the top. So, the toppings are going to fall off. You know, people, man. Anyway, there was that. So I ended up taking a picture with her, and her picture is one of my favorites because she put her dog in that picture, her cute dog. She had 2 dogs, and she decided to put the puppy, and he was a cute dog. You know what I'm saying? I like the thing is I like these pictures to be different. And I think I'm going to start trying to make them be different. Like, different faces, poses, all that stuff. Because that shit, it makes it more fun. For you guys and me. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, Tuesday, I met Stephanie. Stephanie is trying to be a nurse. And she made it easy for me to approach her. Because she had a fat math book. And me being scared and petrified of math, I had to ask her what her major was. You know. And it's funny, cause like just going up to people at school is a lot easier than anything else. Cause everybody's trying to meet a friend at school. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about it was, I kind of mentioned, cause like the thing about going up to girls at school, they're gonna think you're hitting on them because you got these football players, athletes and stuff do this shit every day, bothering them every day. You even got niggas that don't even go to school up there bothering them. So I had to explain to them what I was doing first before that, and I would tell them like, yo, this is what I'm doing. I'm doing it because I suffer from anxiety and depression and stuff like that. And, you know, she was like, oh, cool, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, we started talking about, like, me and her started talking about the different, like, our majors, pretty much. Like, so I was telling her that I respect people that go to school to be in the medical and lawyer, all that stuff, because honestly, that's the only people that should be going to school, bruh. Like art school is redundant. Like, if you're good at drawing, you should just be able to apply, and you know, and if it's your interest like that, make a portfolio. It's just like a resume. Like when you fill out a resume, whatever, draw stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know, stuff you drew at school, like you in high school, like cool, you have art class, whatever. College, they should still have art class. Like honestly, it should still be a requirement, but at the same time, you necessarily shouldn't have to go to school for it, unless you're trying to build a portfolio. It shouldn't be anything serious to the point where art school is more than going to school to, like, because art school is expensive, bro. Shit is ridiculous, but for real, lawyers, doctors, and honestly, law enforcement should be going to school for a good point of time. Like, that's just my opinion. Art school, trying to be a mechanic, all that other stuff, you should go to school for it, but if you know it, bro, it shouldn't even be like a requirement like that. Like, now, if you want to be able to get in, like, for sure, like, because all that's, like, art, being a mechanic, is self-taught. You could be self-taught, you know what I'm saying? Anything you can be self-taught, but lawyer and doctor especially, you need to be able to just, because self-taught, man, I feel like that stuff being self-taught, bro, you gotta be patient. Now, it's easier when you have someone that's been through it and he's teaching you stuff like that. Like art, bruh, you can simply, like, the thing that's different about art, you can simply get your hands on any of these artists' work and learn from that. Like, I can pick up a comic book and learn from that. You know what I'm saying? I can use my style plus learning from that. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. That's just me. I just feel like some stuff, like business you don't need. There's most of these business owners didn't go to school for business. They just knew, and they knew what they were like. It was natural instinct. They just did it. Like Bill Gates dropped out of school, bruh, and he didn't go to school for business, for damn sure. He went to school for something totally different. So, yeah, and he happens to be fluctuating from the richest man on the planet with the Amazon, and he's in the same boat too, where he dropped out of school and he didn't go to school for business. It's like, and I be understanding what these guys be saying about college. Like, college a waste of time, bro. It is. But at the same time, this country, these old heads, they want us to go to college, man. And they want you to have that degree for some reason. Even though you can be better than the person that has a degree. Because I know artists out here that are better than some of these people that went to Disney and went to Cal Arts for 5 or 6 years. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest. I'm not trying to toot my horn. I'm one of them. Like, to me, Disney style is not hard to draw. Like, it's not detailed like that. So, anyway, Stephanie, though, she tried to make me feel better, though. She was like, art is hard too. It can be hard. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking this stuff, but there's still some stuff that I need to work on. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I need to work on my speed. Because I can make good shit if make good shit. It takes me it takes me 6 hours to do something super good. That's including if I want to add color. Like, without having color, it's like 2 or 3. Color, you add another 3 or 2 hours to that. I just need to work on my speed. Speed, like, I can have speed, but I'm speed and quality. Let's put it that way. But that's Stephanie. She's cool, man. She's a little dark. She's dark skinned cutie. Yeah. Rich. This guy was probably he was okay, but he was probably he's probably the meanest out of the people that actually took a picture with me. Like, I've met people that were nicer than him that were like, nah, I can't, I just don't like pictures. Alright. This guy, he was so funny, because he worked at the Microsoft store. Went in the Microsoft store, because I'm planning on buying the Xbox X. So I went in there to decide to say, let me meet someone at the Microsoft store, because I'm going to buy an Xbox. I might as well learn about what this Xbox can do. So I went and was talking to him, asking him questions. And what he did wrong was he acted like the customer was like, at the end of the day, the customer doesn't know anything. But don't make it to the point where that customer is stupid. Coming from a salesman to another salesman. Because at the end of the day, I still knew the system, still knew stuff about the system. At the end of the day, I didn't know how the 4K tech in the system works. You know what I'm saying? Because I just got a 4K TV for that reason, to get that Xbox. So I wanted to know, how does that work? Because at the end of the day, I'm reading the articles, people saying that it looks exactly the same. But at the same time, yeah, it probably looks exactly the same to y'all, because y'all niggas had 4K TVs for so long that y'all eyes adjusted to it. Me, bruh, I've had the same flat screen for almost 5 or 6 years. I haven't got a new TV since the end of last year, man. And that's not even that, man. I got it in November. Technically, it was my birthday present. Open box TV for the whole. It was a gift for me. Like, let's put it this way: it was a birthday gift, but it was for the whole family. We all gonna use this TV because 55-inch not gonna fit in my room. That shouldn't just be weird. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's no need for a big ass TV in a bedroom like that, unless you have the master bedroom to do that and have that shit sitting up on the wall like that. Bro, I live in an apartment. I'm not doing that shit. like the biggest I probably get in here is the 32. Even a 40, but nothing higher than that. But yeah, man, he was just rude, man. He was rude, and then you could tell that he didn't want, because you know, as a salesman, you know when the nigga's not gonna buy nothing. So you know I wasn't gonna buy nothing, so he was just trying to really get rid of me. And then I popped the question and asked him like, "Yo, hey, I'm trying to meet a new person every day, so here." And he was like, "All right, man." And at the same time, he probably did it because at the end of the day, I was a customer, and he didn't want to look, he didn't want to look bad. You know what I'm saying? In the sense that, like, okay, my manager, if I tell this nigga no, or I'm rude to this nigga, but at the same time, I don't think it was that really too much, because, I started joking around with him and he laughed about it. But yeah. Anyway, he was just one of those guys. He's one of those nerds, you know what I'm saying, that think he knows more than everybody else about the shit. And at the same time, he works there. He should know more than me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the reason why I went there, to ask. But don't make the customer feel stupid. You know what I'm saying? Make the customer be like, oh, okay, yeah. And kind of spit his piece, so then he can be part of the purchase or the solution. You know what I'm saying? Of his issue or his problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, whenever I try to say something, it was like he interrupted me. So, but yeah, that was rich. Wednesday, that was rich. Thursday, I met Bree. Bree might be one of the prettiest girls that I've met so far. I met one at Wolfgang Puck's, like my first week. It was my first or second week. She was the finest until I met Bree. Bree, she's doing the same thing Stephanie's doing. Stephanie I think her name was the first one. It was Bree. I think it was Brianna. And then Stephanie. And then Bree. Not in that order, but those are the top three. The cuties that I met so far. But Bree, anyway, I met her Thursday. She's trying to be a medical student. I also noticed how big, like, she had a big notebook. But really what caught my eye was her outfit. She was wearing the Migo shades. The Migo shades with some camouflage cargo pants and a sweater. And I think it was a purple sweater. Was it a purple sweater? Anyway, bruh. Her outfit stood out from everybody in the cafeteria. Low key, I like when girls dress like that. Like, it's girly, but kind of tomboyish at the same time. Where like you're wearing girly stuff, but it's how you wear it. You know what I'm saying? Kind of hip hop-ish. I like this. Because at the same time, I dress kind of hip hop-ish too. So, yeah. But Bree is trying to be a pediatrician. So she wants to help, she wants to be the nurse. She wants to nurse, but she wants to look after, take care of babies just born and that are coming to see the doctor and stuff like that. So I thought that was pretty cool. We were talking about that, but mostly we were talking about just like we had some deep conversation. We was talking about relationships and just like life stuff, man. Cause like, she was telling me, the relationship that she was going through. I'm not gonna talk about it because that's none of my business to be telling anybody else or telling, whoever, if these videos ever get big, people don't need to know. Because at the end of the day, I have pictures of these people on Instagram, and you can look at them, you can see what they look like and know who they are. And you don't need to be random strangers on me going up to them and be like, "Oh, girl, you let that nigga," you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is not necessary. But yeah, man. Mainly we was talking about how like how it sucks that guys and girls can't, how hard it is for them to just be friends. Like, because honestly, nigga, half the time, nigga, because I'm not that type of dude, nigga. I'm not out here, because at the end of the day, I like my dick attached to my body. I understand there's a whole bunch of sexual diseases out there. And I also do not want no babies. Because my family history, especially on the men's side, on both sides of my family, have kids. Or have kids young. And I'm trying to break that cycle. Because, nigga, I'll probably be one of the oldest people to have my first kid in my family. Like, this is real talk on both sides. Cause nigga, I have family full of Rolling Stones, man. I got a high libido. I got a high libido, and that's my daddy's fault, uncle's fault. It's hereditary. You know what I'm saying? Like, the only one, I don't know where they got it from. I mean, I don't know my grandpas, man. But from what my mom was telling me about her dad, he wasn't like that. I mean, actually scratch that. He was like that with one woman, because my mom has like 12 siblings, man. Like, so he got it in, but he got it in with one. You know what I'm saying? Props to grandpa. But in the second one, I don't really know him because my dad didn't really know him. So, but at the same time, I guess he was too, because then he had my uncle, my dad with his mom, and then he got remarried to another one and had like 4 other kids, nigga. So I got a lot of uncles and aunts. A lot. That's why, at the end of the day, it's a blessing, because I won't ever really be alone. And it's sad to say, and I hate thinking about it, but my parents are never, not gonna always be here. But like, at the end of the day, I'm still gonna have an uncle and aunt here and there. So Yeah. Anyway, we were just talking about all that type. We were like all the stuff I just told you. We were really just talking about all that type of stuff. Cause I told her that my dad, bro, he had a kid. Bro, I don't know, but at the same time, I don't remember little nigga's age. But I think 2 years ago, I had a little brother, and I had to give him a conversation. Or not even 2 years ago. It was probably like 4 years ago. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you. And I know you guys are gonna be like, oh, don't say that. Bruh, I don't care for that little nigga. I'm gonna be honest with you, bruh. Because at the same time, I really don't think it's his. But hey, it is what it is. He's taking care of it. But yeah, I had to give him the talk about the talk he should be get like I was like I think I was pretty 25 years old or 24, but a 24 or 25 year old nigga is telling you yo 61-year-old ass you shouldn't be having kids, nigga. Why aren't you wrapping up? Like, that's what she should have been telling me, bruh. That shit is crazy, bruh. And I told her all this, nigga. Because I was like, bruh, I was telling her, like, nigga, the reason the way I am, I'm trying to fix this shit, nigga. All the men in my family are like this, nigga. And I don't want my son, my sister's son, to be like, that's just the way to live. Because at the end of the day, I'm still broken. Because at the end of the day, I'm not gonna lie, and I'm telling you guys this, but I have fear of commitment because I'm like and it's sad to say, I'm like my brother, I'm like my uncle. Like, I want to be able to go around, but at the same time, out of all of them, I have a conscience. Like, I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? I can't go out and cheat on somebody, but at the same time, I don't want. So I'm gonna be that nigga that's really gonna break hearts, because if I really want to focus on someone else, I'm gonna break it off. I'm gonna break it off. Like, it's better than cheating on you, but at the same time, just randomly breaking off with someone, it's gonna be like, will it have the same effect? Matter of fact, that's gonna be my ending question right there. Any females watching this, please let me know, because will it have the same effect as if someone's cheating? You know what I'm saying? Like, if someone just randomly just broke it off with you and got with someone else right after that, or not even right after that, like they started talking to that person or whatever. We really was talking about this, like, just like this. And then we also too, I was talking about, cause it was crazy. She actually agreed with me, like, cause I feel like exes should still, like, I understand, like, okay, a couple of months you need to be away from that person, but at the same time, you should still be friends with that person. Like, at the end of the day, you know that person better than anyone. At the same time, it's always good to have a shoulder, the crown that knows who you are. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what a best friend's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, but at the same time, I was telling her, as you look at it like this. That person's make you better for the next person if it doesn't work out. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, Friday, DoorDash, another DoorDash experience. This time it was another person working, and he was working for Postmates. And he started talking to me, asking me questions about DoorDash, because DoorDash, if you do decide to do this shit, DoorDash is the best thing to do. You're making more money, less trips. And that's what I was telling him, because he was telling me this nigga was making $4 a trip, $3 a trip, sometimes $5 a trip. Nigga, and I was telling him, most of the time, nigga, I'm making, like on average is like $8, $9 a trip. The lowest I get on average is $7. The lowest I have gotten is $5, like $5.55. It's like a high, a lot of times not low 5-digit number. It's like $5.55 to $5.95. $6. I rarely ever get those. Commonly, I get the 8 to 9, and then the highest I've gotten is like 11, 12. So that's good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've made almost $100. Like, if it's like a good night, I've almost made like $100 in one night, because I'm getting nothing but $9, $10 trips. And then you gotta think about the change too, man. If I'm getting $9.89 and then I get like $10.55, man, that's $1. So I'm making $10. Like, I'm making $20. That, out of 2 trips, I'm making $20. And some change, you know what I'm saying? So I was talking to him, you know what I'm saying? Got him interested in DoorDash, because I even told him about Uber, and I was like, bro, Uber's trash. Uber is trash. The only thing that's good about Uber Eats, is that you can do it at any time. Like right now, if I was in Uber Eats still, I'd be like, oh, the phone ring, oh, I gotta go do that shit. Or I could take y'all with me and do that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing that's good about it. It's convenient. Like, if you want to make some extra cash real quick, like, and then they have the quick pay. That's cool too. If you don't get it taken away, and they start acting like bitches. But anyway, Matt. That was Matt. Friday. Now Saturday, I met Angela, the BJ host. Oh yeah, I met her because I went up to her, like, there's times of desperation. I come up to them and say something weird, like, I need your help. And they're like, what? And I was like, I need someone to talk to. And the reason why is because I'm trying to meet, like, I tell them. And then she was like, okay. So we started talking. So I started talking to her about BJ's and like, it was cool, man. We had a conversation. I wish I had more time to talk to her, but I was working. So I needed to deliver the food that I had. But I got her Instagram. And, bruh, I wish I would have talked to her more, because she's going to school for journalism. That's awesome. I like writing. I like reading articles. I would love, like, that's one of the other professions that I'm, like, after I get my, because, like, me, I'm one of those people that just want tons of degrees. That's one of the degrees that I probably want to go for, is journalism. Because I want to be a sports journalist, but I also want to be a journalist when it comes to politics and other types of things. Because none of these... But at the same time, I don't want to be one of them, bro. Like, now, if I do it, I'm going to do it for, like, TYT. Not CNN, definitely not Fox. And if I did do it for Fox, I wouldn't last long, because I'd be on that shit. Because I I'm not Republican, and I'm not Democrat. I'm neither. I'm neutral. I vote. If I do vote, I vote for whoever has the policies I like. And this last election, nada. I wrote in Bernie Sanders, nigga. Yes. I voted, but I voted because it was a vote. It was something on the ballot that legalized weed in California. That's the reason why I voted. And I said, you know what, I might as well, because I actually sat there when I got to the presidents of the United States. Like when it was like, Donald Trump, Hillary Clinton, whoever the Libertarian Party was, Green Party was, whoever, bruh, I didn't know the other niggas. And I didn't like the other two niggas on the top. So I sat there and was like, man, I'm about to leave this shit blank. And then I seen write-ins. And I said, oh, alright, Barry Sanders. And it stamped that shit. And said, here you go. Turn that shit in. It was on my way. But anyway, yeah, man, that would have been an interesting conversation. Because she's the first journalist person I met that wants to be a journalist or was a journalist. You know what I'm saying? So that's cool. I was going to remember my verses. Yes, sir. So, Sunday. I meet Antonio on my lunch break. It's this new store at City Walk that sells soap and other body washes, lotions, whatever, that smell like food, man. And not like not like food, like you're not gonna smell like pork chops or anything. But like donut, like shit that smells sweet, it smells good, like donuts, fruit smoothies, apples, just like stuff that like you're like, damn, females is about to be like, damn, nigga, you smell good. You know what I'm saying? That type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So stuff that helps your skin and all that stuff, face wash and all that stuff. And me, I'm not gonna lie, I like that. I like smelling like that stuff, man. I like smelling like strawberry. Like, trust me, nigga, that shit is not feminine. It's not at all, nigga. Like, girls like it when niggas smell like that. Trust me. It used to be the soap that my mom used to have, bro. When we was living with my aunt in Lancaster, California. For people that are not from California, yeah, it's Lancaster, California. Desert town, piece of shithole. All broke niggas live there because it's the only way you could afford California. In California, one of the places most people can afford. So I'm surprised not more people live there just to save the money, but because it's a shithole. A lot of hood niggas live there, but at the same time, nigga, nothing happens out there. Bro, there's no territory to bang over, nothing, bro. It's just like emptiness, man. It's like they moved there and they was like, nigga, there's no point, nigga. There's no nothing to be like, you know what I'm saying? Why is this nigga in my hood? Like, there's no reason. Like, there's no reason even in the inner city, but there's really no reason in Lancaster at all. Anyway, my mom did some shit made me smell like strawberries, nigga. And when girls used to hug me in high school, bro, you used to be like, God, like, damn, bro, you smell good. Like, I know. you know what I'm saying? So girls like that shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm planning on getting that fruit smoothie shit, bruh. My skin, cause nigga, I be getting dry skin. I be getting hella dry skin. Like right now, I'm over here scratching cause of dry skin. But anyway, that's all, man. I'm gonna end that shit there because I need to start uploading this shit onto YouTube anyway. I gotta upload the other one last week because I didn't upload this shit, man. I be on that shit, man. When that anxiety hits, man, you don't want to do nothing. Right now, this goal, man, I'm forcing myself because there's times where I just don't want to. I just don't want to. But I'm doing it, man. And then, like, but now, low key, I'm getting excited to meet new people every day. Like, I want to do it. Like, I'm like, nigga, I gotta meet a new person today, nigga. And it's easier now. So, nigga, I just go up to random people sometimes, you know. And sometimes I just meet people just to meet them, not even for that, man. Like, today, you didn't understand, my nigga. I met, and when I say I met, because there's some people that I've met, but I didn't even talk to them. I met 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people today. Yeah. But, like, I'm not finna ask everyone to take a picture. You know what I'm saying? So, it's the first person, bro. The first person. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I could cheat. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I might do it sometime, if, like I said, because I'm just that person. But I could just be taking pictures with those 5 people, and then me saying, I met this person today, met this person today. I'm actually putting in work. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, the question of the week. What is worse? And this is, and I'm not going to say this just for ladies because niggas get cheated on too. So this is for everybody. What's worse? Someone breaking up with you to talk or get with someone else, or being cheated on. I mean, I feel like they both would hurt, but at the same time, I mean, it depends on the person, to be honest. Like me, I wouldn't be too mad. I'd be mad for I'd probably not, I'm not gonna lie, I'd probably be mad for a minute. I'd be mad for like a week or two. This bitch, da. But then I'd be like, yo, she did the right thing. You know what I'm saying? She could have cheated on me with this nigga. But at the same time, I guess it's kind of like cheating, because like at the end of the day, they feel like, oh, you got with this person too quick. After the fact, you must have been talking to him while we were dating. I guess it depends, man. Let me know down below. You know what I'm saying? Also, too, let me know if there should be like a time period with that where it doesn't look like it's cheating. Like if a person waited like if a person was talking to that person, like instead of just this is my new girlfriend after a week after you broke up, is it better if they talk for like a month and then do it? Like they met each other while you were dating, but like they weren't. It wasn't like it wasn't like they were talking every day. It was just like once in a while, and it was just when they saw each other, or a little bit over the phone, nothing serious. And then, you know what I'm saying? And then after you broke up with them, or they broke up with you, they start talking to him seriously, and then a month later, that's their boyfriend or girlfriend. Let me know. Let me know in the comments below. And peace.